warning that it would prosecute organizers and participants. Good afternoon to you, and thank you for joining us once again. Now, we do start off in Kitgum district, where schools are calling on government to invest more in water systems, both to sustain ongoing projects and to safeguard students. Now, NTV visited Amida Secondary School and Obiang Community Polytechnic, where acute water shortages are forcing institutions to find ways of survival. Collins Muhwezi brings us this report.
Now, this project is helping us in what several ways. First of all, is helping the water students when they are molding their water breaks. Is helping them if it comes for water bathing, and then it's also helping water cooks. So really, the project of water as for sure, this is our water work here.
Through the local climate adaptive living facility, 3 water harvesting tanks have been installed to ease the burden as the institute awaits piped water. Students and the surrounding community can now take a break from the long treks in search of water.
It has been always advantageous that when it rains, it gives them chance to have enough water rather than go far away roaming for water. And for that reason, it gives them time to concentrate in class and have time for their books.
Like us as ladies, we have a tank which is strictly dedicated for us, which help us a lot in maintaining our personal hygiene, washing clothes and doing other work, which we don't share with boys.
Meanwhile, Amida Secondary School is on the verge of losing a 4-acre tree project supported by the local government due to the prolonged drought. The school is appealing for investment in irrigation systems to salvage the initiative.
They came, they cleared the field, they fenced, but unfortunately when they planted the seedlings, a period of dry spell came for 2 months and disturbed the seedlings which were.
Now, strengthening Uganda-Pakistani relations and highlighting the Pakistani community's contribution to Lira's development were among the key reasons for celebrations marking Pakistan's 79th independence anniversary in Lira City. The celebrations, attended by Lira City Resident Commissioner Lawrence Egole as chief guest, featured prayers and culture displays, while community leaders reaffirmed their commitment to development in Lango and Uganda. The General Secretary of the Pakistan Association Lira branch, Sada Kuram Mahmood, said Pakistani investors have established small and medium factories employing more than 1,000 local people.
On behalf of the government of Uganda and on my own behalf, as Resident City Commissioner Lira, I want to bring to you warm congratulations and solidarity from the government of Uganda and from the people of Lira City. Like we have said, August 14th marks your independence as Pakistan. It marks the courage of the people who chose self-determination, unity, and faith in order to attain their independence. Ladies and gentlemen, the story of Pakistani independence reminds the world that freedom is not given, but it is attained. It is earned through sacrifice, vision, and determination to build a future as a people that belong to a nation.
I tell you, it doesn't matter how far we are from our country. It's true, we are 1,000 miles away from our country, but our distance cannot create distance between us and with our beloved Pakistan. Our Pakistan is in our hearts, in our memories, in our tradition. So we're much excited about our freedom. So we are celebrating our Independence Days under the Pakistan Association Lira Uganda. And we have been celebrating our Independence Day under this Pakistan Association Lira Uganda last 10 years. As I mentioned before, we are celebrating our Independence Day under the Pakistan Association Lira Uganda, and that association, actually we are doing the social work in this region of Longo, and also our main association, the Pakistan Association Uganda. We are working all Uganda social works. We did so many works under that Pakistan Association. Individually, we are also doing business here. We have a small factories, around 15 to 20 local factory manufacturing. We have almost around 1,000 people who is directly we employ. Also the agriculture people, farmers, they also doing business with us. What I can tell you, we are doing our best part to do the work in economically the country grow.
There is only for that our unity, our each other, that lovely people, we love each other, and we stay here to celebrate our join us all Pakistani peoples. And also some where we living, that is the environment of us, where we can grow everything with us. That even Longo people, that local community here also joining here to make give us a good message for that Ugandan people. We are here staying with peacefully, and yes, we will try to what we can do our best for supporting that Longo local peoples. You know, the Pakistan Association Uganda is the whole of Uganda Association that is supporting our local community of Uganda. So in the Lira is at the wings of Pakistan Association Uganda. We are moving even step by step that schools, also for some charity, some even we also do some charity in church. That is a Pakistan Association Uganda. Even the branch of Lira is also that the main point of to serve that what we can do for charity, the local people. Which are we doing? Inshallah, we're doing well for the next.
So the purpose of our platform is we are doing some social corporate things. We help our brothers between our area. Like we are doing some work in prisons, doing boreholes in our schools. We give job opportunities. Like we are doing business here from 15 years. We are giving employment to more than 200 people here. So our main thing is there for this platform, Pakistan Association Lira.
You're still watching NTV at 1. Now, parents have been encouraged to use the ongoing school holiday to get their children involved in sport, with activities seen as an important way of building confidence and life skills. The call was made during a sports day in Mbuya, where parents were urged to look beyond competition and allow children to learn how to handle both victory and defeat.
The reason why I enjoy taking part in these sports is that I feel my mind feels so relaxed when I work together with my fellow teammates, and I enjoy it so much. And through this sport, I wish to become an athlete because I like running a lot and I like using my energy in different stuff.
In competition, I believe that children gain a lot. One, they learn to go out in the world. They know that there's a winner and there's a loser, but you don't lose the lesson. It also makes them more confident when they're participating in competitive sports, because now they know that they can stand on their own and be able to defend themselves when something comes up. So beyond competition, the children learn to be confident out there in the world. So, apart from classroom activities, we have extracurricular activities. We put the children together, we give them different activities, we see who is good at what, and we nurture them in the line where they are good at.
Now in sport, Uganda's badminton star Fadila Shamika is set to take on a Malaysian opponent, Karipufadhen Lushana, in her opening game at the World Badminton Championships starting tomorrow in New Delhi, India. The only Ugandan representative is making her second appearance at the World Championship in hopes for better fortunes.
Mauritius. I feel quite prepared, and this is my second consecutive year participating in the World Championship, and I'm very glad. I'm very to be taking part in it for the second consecutive time, and it's a pleasure to represent the country and the continent at this big stage, and I hope to do that in the coming years as well.
On to cricket. Uganda's under-19 cricket team, the Baby Cranes, defeated hosts Rwanda by 5 wickets at Gahanga International Stadium in Kigali to finish the ICC Under-19 Men's Cricket World Cup Africa Division 2 qualifier unbeaten. Uganda successfully chased down Rwanda's 89, reaching the target in 19.1 overs to seal their 5th consecutive victory. The youthful team has now secured its promotion back to Division 1 of the Africa qualifiers.
Today, I believe we ticked 3 boxes out of the 5 of our KPIs, and that's why you see we managed to chase the runs down easily. Yeah, most definitely, you would want to go into another game with a winning momentum. This win definitely gives us a boost in the last game against Bahrain. We'll just want to continue with what we did today and hope to pick 2 more points and see what happens at the end of it all.
I think today's match was very important for us. We needed that 2 points very badly, playing so well in the last 2 legs. And in this leg, we just lost previous 2 matches, so it was very important for us. I think the key was after the good start, we restricted them to a 170 run score, because I think that today the wicket was quite good to bat on, and our plan was to play the quota of 40 overs, and it came out good, and we managed to score runs. It's just the last 2 matches which happened. What mistakes I did in the last 2 matches, I don't want it to repeat it. So I just wanted to stay on the wicket till the end, because I know I'll get my balls, and if I'll stay till the end, I'll manage to score the runs. Yeah, the main lesson is just to bat the full quota of overs, because I think our bowlers is bowling reasonably well. Just the batting didn't click in last 2 matches, and I just want that in the next match also our batters bat till the end.
Now, banks and financial institutions have kicked off this year's annual sports gala with a road race in Muyenga, bringing together more than 300 participants. The runners competed in 5 and 7 kilometer races as part of activities leading up to the main competitions, which begin on September 6th at the indoor arena in Lugogo, that will be followed by outdoor games, including football, netball, among others. Organized by the Uganda Institute of Banking and Financial Services in partnership with the Uganda Bankers Association, this year's gala is expected to bring together more than 28 banks and financial institutions.
We'll have quite a number of exciting games. We're going to go into a golf tournament. We are going to go into swimming. We then have the indoors and outdoor games as usual, 18 all of them. So we are happy because we are getting them off the desks. Majority of them that especially don't go to the field, we are getting them off their desks to move and be fitter than they actually are in the normal circumstances.
Organizing a sporting event like this gives us that aspect of teamwork, discipline, leadership, resilience, respect, fair play, but above all, we achieve shared goals. Sport teaches us that preparation matters. It teaches us that discipline creates consistency, resilience enables recovery, and respect for the rules protects the integrity of the contest. Above all, sport reminds us that no team succeeds because of one player alone. Success comes when individuals combine their strength, understand their responsibilities, and work towards a common goal.
Excited to be part of this. We've been doing great trainings from Asmai Bank, Exim Bank. We are grateful. This time around, we are to win, as we have trained most.
Now, hundreds of people in Entebbe flocked the roads to participate in the annual presidential CEO run, which took place this morning at Coco Beach in Entebbe. According to Entebbe's mayor, Fabrice Rulinda, And State Minister for Sports Peter Ogwang, this run is intended to raise funds to support building a storage facility for children with disabilities at Welfare Primary School. At least 200 less privileged children are cared for at this school, but shelter remains one of the challenges.
What we did is to find out a school that we were able to mobilize funds for that school. And the school is Welfare NTV Primary School. This is a school for persons with disability. There are about 200 people in that school. And we noticed that they needed to expand their block for education, not only for just the classroom, but also for accommodation. And what we've decided is to invite CEOs to come and be part of this cause. At the end of it all, we had our chief runner representing Mama from Minister of Education, and that is Honorable Peter Ogwang.
I think we can do something better once we come together and working with us as a ministry. Like you all, you know, we are supporting the Rwenzori Marathon. So this kind of runs are always intended for a good cause. So for me, the most important thing is to thank all the CEOs on whatever they are doing. I ask them, let's continue to support such initiatives which are intended to support good run.
For the people, happy that the minister, as a ministry, they've given us 10 million shillings, and everything that we've made here today is going to the children of welfare. So we are excited to push and see that we keep helping. Yeah.
If you see the children with disability, really, I'm calling all investors. We need to do something to such school. Not only this school, many schools who take care about the children with disability. I would like also to thank Madam Irene Burunji, the CEO from the President of CEO Forum, for making these things happen. Because for us, really, life is taking us. We are manufacturing, we are working, but sometimes we need to look back on those things. So I call all investors. We need to go. Every one of us can take care about the school. We shall be very far.
NTV at 1 now takes a break. When we return, we'll be hearing from the international scene.
There and their exit there. This is it.
So where is the building?
Fast, stress-free construction. Get your factory-made buildings in 12 weeks with SafBuild. Order yours now. SafBuild, a quality building solution from Uganda Bati.
Be it work stress, cold and congestion, sun exposure, or long hours of sitting, Amru Tanjan Dragon relieves you from all kinds of pain. Dragon Pain Balm, powered with 10 herbs and aroma oils. Back pain roll-on, infused with capsaicin for hot action heat therapy. And roll-on with extra menthol, brings cooling freshness for instant comfort. For fast, effective relief, use the balm at home and the roll-on on the go. Amru Tanjan Dragon, pain experts for over 130 years.
I'm seeing you in a huge forest.
Yes, I deal in forestry.
You deal in forest. Hallelujah! In the name of Jesus. And I'm seeing a plane. Are you planning on traveling?
Yes, to America.
To America.
Yes.
Hallelujah!
There is not any man, prophet, psychic, whatever you may call them, that has stood in front of masses and has been that detailed and that specific about things year in, year out, and you have seen them before you.
Prophet Elvis Mbonye, the prophet with an unmatched record of prophetic fulfillment.
Welcome back. Let's now take a look at what is making headlines on the international scene. Pope Leo has said he continues to pray for the people of Colombia who were struck earlier this week by a deadly earthquake. Speaking on the Catholic Feast of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary, a major summer holiday in Italy, he also remembered communities around the world that are enduring suffering, including those in the Holy Land, as well as the Russian and Ukrainian people, Christians facing discrimination or persecution. A 7.5 magnitude quake jolted cities across Colombia's western region on Monday, August 10th, leaving at least 285 people dead, 3,975 others injured, and 378 missing, according to data released by the National Unit for Disaster Risk Management on Friday, August 14th. Relatedly, at least 38 people also died after an earthquake of magnitude 7.7 and dozens of aftershocks struck off eastern Indonesia on Saturday. The quake, followed by some 341 aftershocks in the Southeast Asian nation's deadliest since a 2022 quake killed hundreds in Western Java. More than 3,300 people in the Sika region self-evacuated or were in a sports arena, according to the Disaster Mitigation Agency. The East Nusa Tenggara government is considering declaring an emergency for the province, which would allow authorities to mobilize resources and funding. The area of the quake was hit in 1992 by a magnitude 7.5 earthquake that caused extensive destruction, according to Indonesia's geophysics agency. Elsewhere, rescue teams in central and eastern China have successfully sealed a series of levee breaches caused by relentless rainfall and rising upstream water levels, according to state media CCTV reports. In Henan province, 2 breaches opened along Qingji and Jialu rivers on Thursday. Drone footage showed rescue crews working through the night across flooded farmland in Yangling County, where a drainage sluice gate was first washed out before the breach widened to more than 10 meters. More than 300 rescue personnel and 40 pieces of heavy machinery were deployed. The breach was sealed on Friday after 3 days and 2 nights of continuous operations. In Zoku, aerial footage showed the Jialu River overflowing its banks and flooding a road bridge. Residents filled sandbags to protect nearby communities as emergency crews worked to contain the breach, which was sealed off late Friday. Further east in Deqing County in Zhejiang Province, a local river breach occurred on Friday and was contained after an 11-hour operation. Nighttime drone footage showed teams establishing emergency routes along the levee to provide safe passage for local residents. And finally, Moroccan security dispersed migrants who tried to cross from Nidec to Spain's Ceuta on Saturday. Migrants were seen standing and running on a hill near the border as security personnel gathered in the area. Security was beefed up at the border amid social media messages encouraging migrants to attempt another mass border breach on Saturday, 2 weeks after tens of thousands rushed into the city. Earlier this week, Rabat said it was monitoring the circulation of social media posts and messages of unknown origin calling for a mass crossing on August 15th, warning it would prosecute organizers and participants. In the weeks before a rush of more than 7,000 migrants into the Spanish enclave, border workers warned Spain's central government that more people, spurred on by social media, were arriving by sea, adding they feared an escalation. While the vast majority of them voluntarily returned to Morocco shortly thereafter, the crisis sparked a rift within the European Union and fueled anti-immigration rhetoric among far-right parties worldwide. And that's it for NTV at 1 this Sunday afternoon. Thank you for watching. I'm Mildred Pedun, and I'll be back later at 9 on NTV Weekend Edition. For now, do stick around for more programming as you enjoy the rest of the afternoon.